See, for me, it's all about the stories. People are like, why do you do shoe rotation videos? I'm like, it's all about the stories. Every sneaker has a story. What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, aka ShortyC94, back at you again with more sneaker related content. It's early Sunday morning. I'm giving y'all the end of the week shoe rotation. Now, chances are, if you're watching this channel, you're into sneakers. So on Thursday, Nike re-released the Air Max 95 in the most popular OG colorway, the Air Max 95 Neon. So I decided to wear the 20th anniversary Air Max 95. These are from 2015. This was a shoe, as soon as I saw it, I had to have it. It's a premium quick strike. You see it's made with actual leather and laser. You've got element signs on the back. You've got the pewter 950. I don't know if that's for 95. I've never really understood the symbols on the back, but that PT looks like it's from the periodic table of elements. So, but just a really, really nice shoe. The Air Max 95, other than the Air Max 98, the Air Max 95 is my favorite Air Max. So anytime they do something for an anniversary, I'm all about it. So I had to have these. I've worn these enough over the last 5 years where there's yellowing on the bottom. I switched out the insole for a SB insole, just for a little more comfort, some zoom. But just a really, really good shoe. The lasering is a really nice touch. Probably the only thing I would change is the logos here, the swoosh and the Air Max logo. I probably would have made them a color, or maybe trimmed it in red or something, or even Volt, or neon, as a play on the neon. But just a really nice shoe. And again, a quick strike. It's premium. It wasn't a lot of these made, but not a shoe that I feel like is really hard to find at the same time. So wore these to South Point Mall, met up with my homie Big Al Kicks. Make sure and follow Big Al Kicks. So he was picking up his Air Max 95 Neon, and there'll be footage of that soon. There was a situation. My man's came with the Chinese New Year sixes today.
Oh, no, they might have got confused about him. No, please get my size, man. Come on, man. I need the ticket and everything. You ain't got no more there? Oh, no, I'm going to take it on. Come on, man. Come on, yo. I can't really do that. Where your manager is? Right there. Okay, come on. We got
there, but the homie was able to get his pair. So that's good. I didn't get a new pair myself. I have a lot of variations of the Neon 95. My 2010 pair is still a solid 9 out of 10. So these are tip top quality. I mean, even the liner is leather. So just a really, really dope shoe. I plan on having these for a while. The Air Max 95 is the Air Max I probably have the most pairs of. So on Friday, we go with an oldie but goodie. We go with the Nike Air Escape ACG. These originally came out 91, 92. I had this exact shoe when I was 11. So my dad was not with these. He was not, my dad had a lot of sneakers, or has a lot of sneakers, but he's straight basketball. I don't even think I've ever seen my dad in a runner before. So, but these were just so different at the time. And even though I was a kid and I probably didn't have anything to match these, I finally talked my mother into getting me these one day. And yeah, this was definitely one of my shoes in, I want to say 5th grade. That's when I was 11. So when these came out in 2010, I did wait for them to go on sale, but I had to have these. They were a must cop. And the late 2000s were really good for random retros like this that nobody knew about. People weren't really messing with as tough. Now, I feel like if you brought these out now, I feel like these would do some damage. I'm not saying they'd sell out or be riots for them, but I really feel like people would mess with these, even if you just brought them out on sneakers. Now, I'm not one for saying, oh, it's limited, but this isn't an everyday shoe that a non-sneaker person is going to look at or buy. You might have a few people, but this is for people like you and me, people that are into this, okay? So, yeah, I mean, I feel like what they do with Nike basketball retros, they probably could do with these, where they'll make them, they'll mass produce them, but they aren't going to be everywhere, So I really feel like they should bring these back. I mean, I feel like they should bring the Moab back, but when they brought the Moab back in 2015, it was $180. So, and I've always felt like this was a takedown of the Moab because it's got the same midsole and outsole. Instead of Air Moab, it says Air Escape, but the upper doesn't have as much tooling. It doesn't have the Hirachi bar. It doesn't have the Hirachi sock. So it looks so much like, even the toe area looks like the Moab, but it's still a good shoe in its own right. It's sort of like if the Moab was the penny one, this would be the Airway up. So, but still a dope shoe. And I love this color. This color just says early 90s. Definitely one of my favorites. And I'm very, very happy to have these because shoes like this are in the sneaker vortex. So right quick, this is ShortyC94. Just letting y'all know what the sneaker vortex is. So basically the sneaker vortex is what I call shoes that came out and they're just gone. Like, it's almost like they didn't come out. It usually only happens for basketball retros and certainly for trainer retros. There's a few runners that are in the vortex too, where either they've never come out or they've only retro once, didn't sell, and they're just gone. So that's what the sneaker vortex is. I'll be explaining more of that in future videos. Yesterday, I wore the LeBron 6 Chalk. This is the first Christmas LeBron shoe. This is from 2008. He wore these on Christmas of 2008 against the Wizards. If you don't know, the Cavs and the Wizards had a pretty strong rivalry in the mid and late 2000s. I mean,
9 of 10. Looking to inbound. Arenas puts up the three. Bang! Gilbert Arenas. That's good. And Arenas and Cleveland still with a timeout remaining.
Now you have to be smart here now because you're still going to be ahead by 1 if he makes it by 2.
Mike Brown getting ready to diagram a play. They call timeout after this free throw. Arenas misses both, and Ilgauskas calls timeout with 14.1 remaining. Arenas,
Here's your trap.
they get it out of his hands. Hughes, Damon Jones puts it in with 4.8 remaining. Wizards have to push. Arenas driving inside. Butler at the buzzer. No good.
LeBron and the Cavs eliminated the Wizards 3 straight years, 06, 07, 08. It's a lot of drama. You had Deshaun Stevenson. This specific, actually the season before this, 07, 08, Nick Young, y'all know him as Swaggy P. He was a rookie. He actually dunked on LeBron.
Nick Young on LeBron. Here comes John on the attack. He's looking at score. Oh, he pumped. Very athletic.
The Wizards and the Cavs had a really strong rivalry. I mean, other than the Pistons, they were the Cavs' biggest rival when LeBron was here before. You'll hear about the Celtics, and, to me, that was just the last 3 seasons LeBron was here. But the Wizards were a little different. So, anyway, this shoe, I don't think it's a fan favorite in LeBron's lineage of shoes, but it's definitely one of the most comfortable LeBrons because it has stacked zoom. Specific colorway is a tribute to LeBron throwing chalk as he used to do before every game. As you see, you've got him throwing a silhouette of him throwing the chalk here. There's chalk on the ankle, and there's a silhouette of him throwing the chalk inside the shoe. Now, I've worn these shoes at least 200 or 300 times. I can't believe that is still on the insole. It's other Nikes and Jordans that I've worn once in the Jumpman to be gone, or the Nike era be gone. So, but yeah, I've literally worn these 200 or 300 times. There's also one thing with the 6. They have this LeBron logo here. There's always something on the inside to denote what the shoe is about. And this was, the powder and the chalk. So, yeah, these are special. This is one of those LeBrons I will go back and get dead stock if I could. I haven't really looked to see if I can, but I really liked this model. Even the lace tips, the bottom with the milk crate technology. The one thing about this specific colorway that I dislike is, for whatever reason, this patent leather, it fogs up. Now, again, I know this is a 12-year-old shoe, so I know it's not going to be brand new, and I probably should have stuffed it before doing the video, but I just wore these yesterday, so I haven't even put them back in the box yet. But a historic shoe. Since I was at the game that he wore these, me and my dad went. When you came into the arena, Quicken Loans, they gave you this because since, this is Nike, being Nike, it's Christmas, so it's a nationally televised game. The Lakers came on before they played the Celtics. The Lakers and the Celtics played the game before this. It was on TV. So everybody was watching, LeBron versus the Wizards. And basically, they gave you this confetti to throw up in the air as like you throwing the chalk too. They didn't give you actual chalk, fortunately, but they gave this confetti. And I don't want to get any of it out. Witness, CLE, 122508. And then it gives you instructions how to throw chalk like LeBron. Hold confetti in both hands. Watch LeBron as he approaches the scorer's table. As LeBron throws his chalk in the air, throw your confetti. High fives all around. Go Cavs. Happy holidays from the Cavaliers, LeBron, and Nike. And that's all right here. So,
Doing his chalk thing, wearing his new Nike chalk shoes. Now, LeBron wanted to wear the Cavaliers' road blue jerseys at so the Cavaliers had to fly one of their employees.
Again, I said it in one of my collection videos. I kind of treat the shoeboxes sometimes as time capsules. And I'm fortunate where, you know, I had a father in my life, and I've been to tons of Cavs games at Richfield Coliseum. When I was younger, the Cavs, along with the Indians, moved. Well, Indians have been in downtown Cleveland, but the Cavs moved to downtown Cleveland for the 94-95 season, which was 8th grade for me. And, yeah, I mean, I've been fortunate to go to tons of Cavs games, but, you know, I'll remember this one specifically because I was there, and I threw my confetti, but my dad didn't, and I ended up keeping this. So, you know, in the box, which this box has been through a lot, but I still have the box. It was on LeBron 6, 11.5. They were selling these at Quicken Loans Arena in the team shop. So, got the shoes, had to get the confetti and keep it in here. A lot of memories, especially, you know, LeBron, when he was with the Cavs before he left, a lot of memories. And so anyway, that's going to wrap it up. My voice is cracking. It's early in the morning. I'm trying not to be too loud since my wife and son are still sleeping. But make sure and like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you already aren't, at ShortyC94. And I will see you guys soon. Peace.